All right, hello everybody. We're going to take our notes now on Explore number 2 from Fundamental Forces. I did this one a little bit differently just because I messed up when I was recording this previously. So you can already see the notes on the right hand side are complete. So I'm just going to very quickly talk through the Explore 2. It's short. It has to do with plasmas, and you can go ahead and refer to the notes on the right-hand side. Go ahead and make sure you draw your template as always. Put the date down and write down the essential question. Okay, our essential question is this green part right here. What is plasma, and how does it compare to other states of matter? Okay, and we've written that up here on our notes at the top. What is plasma, and how does it compare to other states of matter? Okay. If you think about the states of matter, you should be thinking to yourself, there's solids, there's liquids, there's gases. Um, you may even be sharp enough to and recall from previous studies that there's a fourth state called plasma. Okay, regardless of what state of matter you're in, it really comes down to the subatomic particles, as you can see in the first paragraph there. Your subatomic particles interact through the four fundamental forces. Remember what those are? You have strong and weak nuclear forces, you have electromagnetic forces, and you have gravitational forces. So your subatomic particles, whether we're talking protons, neutrons, or electrons, or quarks, or neutrinos, they are subject to these different forces. Okay, and depending on how they're assembled, they make up the material world that you and I see and experience every day. So, plasma, what is it? If you take a look here at the second paragraph, it says that plasma is a state of matter similar to gas. Okay, it's really just superheated gas, so hot that the electrons are no longer attracted. Well, they are attracted to the protons in the nucleus, but there's so much kinetic energy, so much energy that they actually escape the electron orbits. And in so doing, they produce an ion. Okay, remember, if you're an atom and you have positive protons and negative electrons, if you lose an electron, you become more positive because you have more protons than you have electrons. Okay. Now, in a plasma, what makes it different from a regular gas? A regular gas is inert. A regular gas has no charge. But your plasma is going to be like a gas, but it is going to have charged particles. It's going to have your positive ions and your negative electrons kind of separated out. Okay. So you can kind of see here, and I'm just doing this for your benefit. Plasma's a state of matter similar to gas. Remember, gases form electrically neutral combinations versus plasmas, which do have a net charge, right? We just explained that. Remember, an atom can pick up an electric charge if it loses an electron. In this case, it would become a positive ion, what we call cations, because it would have more positive charge, more positive protons. And again, we talked about that as well. Okay. Plasmas are like a gas of charged particles, both positively charged ions and negatively charged electrons. We said that. And I've got a little side note here for you. Although plasma is not too common on Earth, it is the most common state of matter in the universe. That should, you know, that's surprising maybe to some of us, because our experience on Earth, your teachers rarely talk about plasma because our world is full of solids, liquids, and gases. But when you move out into outer space, all that star stuff that's out there, those are plasmas. The sun burning those gases, plasma, big ball of plasma. Okay, so that's what really makes up the universe. So, what do we need to do to create a plasma? It requires the heating of a gas which excites the atoms such that they lose their electrons. Huh, well, there you go. Okay. So, make sure you watch the videos. Okay. Make sure you read the context and the text and try to understand it in the context of what we're studying. Remember, don't just rely on my notes and skip the reading. All right, make sure you do the additional video reading, video segments, and the additional reading passages as well. This all is going to help you out. All right, well, go ahead and make sure you had written before we'd started. Make sure you had written your "what I know" statement at the top, and then make sure you write me your summary paragraph at the bottom. All right, hopefully that was helpful. All right, take care.